Hello Primary 4, this is Chapter 1, Lesson 10 and 11, Rounding and Estimation. First, first estimation strategy we have is front-end estimation. We only take the first place value only and the rest as zeros. For example, let's see the first example we have here. I want to use front-end strategy for this number. The number I have here is 69,125. So if I use front-end strategy, the first digit I have is 6 in 10,000, so it will be 60,000 only. So the front-end estimation for this number is 60,000. Next number we have 758,101. So I'll just have 7 in 100,000, so it will be 700,000 as estimation for this number. Next example we have 9,215. 9,215. So I have 9 in thousands, so it will be 9,000. This number I have in word form. I don't care how long the number is, I only take the first place value I have here, 30 in million, so it will be 30 million. Next example, I have this number is in decomposed form. I don't look at the whole number, just take the first place value I have. I have 8 in milliards, so it will be 8 million milliards as estimate for this number. 8 milliards, 600 million, 3,128. The next example is in expanded form, 70 million, 75 million, 16,999. I only take 70 million. So this is the first strategy, front-end strategy. The second strategy I have in estimation is rounding using midpoint strategy. I use this line to add the smallest value and the greatest value and the midpoint. We will search for the number we want, whether it would be round to the smallest value or the greatest value. I do all this to search for the number where it could be. Let's see an example to understand what does this mean. I have here 7,621. I want to round this number to the nearest thousand. So how does this work? I have here ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. I want to round to the nearest thousand. So I stand at thousand place. I have 7 in thousand place. So I put down here 7,000 only. The rest of the digits will be erased and put zeros to the place values. So it will be 7,000 only. And at the greatest value, what is the digit comes after 7? It's 8, so it's going to be 8,000. What is the midpoint between 8,000 and 7,000? It's 7,500. How could I know it? You have here this number, the starting point. If you just put instead of the first 0, 5, you will have the midpoint. So this is how I get my midpoint between the smallest value and the greatest value. Okay, I do all this, the greatest value and the smallest value and the midpoint, just to find where is this number. You have here 7,000. So we'll be here 7,100, then 7,200, 7,300, 400, and this is 7,500. 7,600. So this number, it would be in this place. So if I want to round 7,621, it will be easier to round to the ending point or the starting point. It's closer to the ending point, so its round would be 8,000. Next example we have here, we have 3,173,290. I want to round this number to the nearest 10,000. So I stand at 10,000 place value. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000. I have 7 in 10,000 place value. So When I round this number, it will be 3,170,000. As we said, all the place values before it, it will be zeros. But the place values after it, I will write it as it is, okay? So I write here down my starting or the smallest value where I just put 7, the digit 7 as it is in 10,000. Then what digit comes after 7? It's 8. So I put here 8,000. 8 in 10,000, so it will be 3,180,000. The midpoint between these two numbers, how can I get it if I don't know how to get my midpoint? The first zero you put here, just instead of it, put 5. So it will be 3,175,000. This is how I get my midpoint. So I have now my smallest value, greatest value, and midpoint. Let's search where is this number. I can find my number over here. It's before 3,175,000. So if I want to round this number, of course, I will round it to the smallest value because it's closer to the smallest value. So the round for this number will be 3,170,000. The last strategy we have here is rounding rule. First, how many digits we have? The digits we have and we know is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all the digits we have. This rule have a song. Look next door. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, add one more. The rest, let it rest. What does this mean? If I have 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, like this bicycle, if it go up till here, it will fall down again till 0. So this means if I have this digit, I will round down again. But if I have a bike from here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it will go down easier than going up. So this means if I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I will round down or round to the next place value. How can I do this? Look at this example. I want to round this number to the nearest 1,000. So I will stand at 1,000 place and I will look next door. I have 1. So we said here if I have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, I will add here one more up to 6. But I don't have any of this here in this place. So I will just gonna put 6,000. So if I have in the next place value here, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, I will add one more to this place value. If I don't have, I just put this place value 6,000 only. Next example, we have round to the nearest 100,000. So I stand at 100,000, I have 200,000, and I will look next door. I have 5. So this means I will add one more to 2. And all the place values before it will be zeros, cancelled and put zeros. And the place values comes after, I will write it as it is. So which will be 9,260,300,000 only. Next example we have here, round to the nearest 1,000. I want to round this number to the nearest 1,000, so I stand at 1,000 place value. I have 3 in 1,000 place value. So I will look next door. I have here 4. So 4 won't add anything to 3 in 1,000 place, so I'm just gonna cancel all this place, all these digits, and put 0. And the place values comes after, we'll put it as it is. It will be 23,000. Last example we have, I want to round to the nearest million, so I will stand at million. I have 9 million. Look next door. I have here 5, so I will add one more to 9. So if I add to 9 one more, it will be 10. So can I put 10 in one place value? No. So this means I will put instead of this 9 0, and this one will be carried up here to the next place value. So now this number will be 1,710,000,000 only. Why? Because when I rounded 9, it will be 10. Thank you. This is all for this lesson.